Hey boss, head to the forge. There's something you need to see. It's not Strange in his pajamas, though I will let you know if that happens. He has these matching slippers with curly toes. A real Santa's elf vibe. But that's not relevant. Come to the forge, okay?
Intriguing.
Need a pick-me-up? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. In my case, literally.
Today is the first in a long while I haven't awoken to see doom clouds gathering on the horizon. It's a refreshing change of pace.
We successfully retrieved the Gamma Accelerator and brought Wanda home. No wonder your mood is lighter.
I'm so glad we kept the accelerator out of Lilith's hands. Although Tony's notion of stopping the prophecy is doomed to failure because the only thing that can stop Chthon is Chthon. But that's a worry for another day. Today is about optimism.
Dark days will inevitably return, but I think you are wise to take a moment and appreciate the good things when we have them.
Success follows failure. Failure follows success. It's circular. At this moment, we are at a crest. We bask in the warm feelings and pray we don't drown the next time we descend into failure.
I would like to talk more, but there is still much for me to do.
Too much, but I appreciate the time you gave me. Be well. I'm not sure how to even pick up the Gamma.
I can't tell you how great it feels to have the Gamma Accelerator back. Seriously, total game changer.
You are well?
But we can't start passing out the party favors quite yet. If we don't find Johnny Flametop and grab the Parchment of Power, this thing is just a glorified barbecue lighter.
Johnny Blaze is not nearly the threat to us Banner is. I suspect he will hand it over once he realizes we are the world's last hope.
Oh yeah, he's been totally reasonable and thoughtful so far.
And if we do get the parchment, you really think you will be able to stop the prophecy?
My appreciation of magic is evolving quite a bit thanks to you. It'll be tricky, but I think it's possible.
Your overflowing confidence is something to behold, Tony. I wish I had some of it.
Oh, take all you want. I have enough confidence for the whole team. No matter what, though, this whole thing has already been completely worthwhile.
Oh? And why is that?
Because right now, I'm looking at the Gamma Accelerator, and Bruce Banner is looking at an empty spot where the Gamma Accelerator used to be. All we need now is the Parchment of Power. Looks like Banner didn't tinker too much with the Gamma Accelerator. Aside from all the demons and ghosts, this whole prophecy thing is feeling a whole lot less end-of-the-worldy. Also, I get to say, hey Hunter, we're trouncing your mom. Prophecy? More like prophecy you never. Why do I always have a flathead screwdriver when I need a Phillips head?
Complex runic systems are at play here. Focus.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Do not teleport Tony Stark to Kathmandu. Until next time.
So, do you think Stark?
It's a risk. A big risk.
I think the guy's a genius, but come on. It feels like we're pushing all our chips on this one bet.
If he manages to pull it off, our prayers will be answered.
And if he doesn't, we gotta be prepared for hell on Earth. I'm ready when you are. Really good at... Pick your target, Hunter.
Caretaker's not happy today.
New energy in the Abbey today, Hunter.
Weird vibes around here are driving me nuts.
Thanks, Hunter. You want in on this discussion, Hunter? Cap and I were just having some words about Tony.
I hear a bit of hesitation in your voice.
The thing is, I've seen Tony like this before. He becomes fixated on one idea to the exclusion of all others. Sometimes the results are great. He can split a molecule and make it rain in the Sahara. But considering the danger we're all in, we can't afford to have anything less than absolute perfection. Otherwise, I'm afraid too many people will die.
I know the danger all too well, and I would say your concerns are valid. The question is, what to do about them.
I don't want to completely derail the plan, but I do think it would be wise to have an alternative ready to go.
Meaning?
We need to start walking, talking, and planning as though this prophecy is going to come true.
So what do you plan to do? Are you going to confront Tony?
I'm not sure what that would accomplish. Our skepticism aside, no one wants this plan to work more than we do. We'll just have to cross our fingers and hope, like everyone else. Here's hoping Tony can pull this off.
All right, Robbie. Today's the day we impress Johnny Blaze.
Evil doesn't take...
Time's wasting, Hunter. Later.
Strange is acting stranger than usual now that Wanda's back.
Hell yes.
I understand you spoke to Wanda this morning. Tell me, how is she faring?
Perhaps you should ask her yourself. I'm sure she would like to hear from you.
I'm not ready for that. I can't imagine that she doesn't feel some semblance of betrayal on my part. I was the one who gave up on her, and long before she fell to Lilith. I just thought she was lost to us, beyond saving. No one has been purged of Lilith's corruption before. I didn't think it was possible. But you and Nico made it possible. This isn't easy for me to say, but I'm sorry for ever doubting her.
Well, Nico is a remarkable witch. It was her perseverance and creativity that enabled her to do what no witch has done before. All the credit goes to her.
Yes, I see that. I have underestimated her. A mistake I won't make again. I can't help but ask, what was it like, purging Wanda of Lilith's corruption? Did you suffer any strange effects I should know about?
I did experience something you should know about.
What's that?
I had a vision. I believe it was the Temple of Chthon.
No. That would mean...
Chthon is almost upon us.
Then we better get to work. Well, that's enough of me monopolizing your time for now. We'll talk more later.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike. Disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
You've seen him, I can tell. You know about the temple.
stop them.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I'm looking.
Me too. I just don't like what I see. I see nothing to be concerned about. First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
Trifled with the wrong goddess. Are you prepared?
Leave some for the rest of us. You were too weak for this fight.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
You're getting pretty good at that. Whatever gets the job done. I'm going to get you for that.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this society often turns its back on those who are different.
Those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia. You left me no choice.
Don't feel bad. You're not ready for me yet.
something.
Is this just quantity over quality? There's more of them on the way.
We're fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always be looking over their shoulders.
Let us hope that is what happened.
Chaos unleashed!
I am impressed.
Look to the skies.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
The elements bow to me.
That's an interesting technique. I think we've got company.
We must finish off the vampires quickly if there's any hope of finding Dahlia.
Feel free to conjure up whatever you think will speed things up. But watch the collateral damage.
That does limit my options. It was your mistake in coming here.
Your mother abandons you. Feel my call. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Everything looks good from here.
Don't get up, even if you can.